Hey, everybody, welcome. We are nearing the end of week 2 in term 4. And I've had a bunch of questions about the MLA, or sorry, the APA template, and how to use that and how to do all the stuff. So I wanted to give you guys a fairly quick walkthrough of where to find that information, how to take care of it. I think a big part of it is that a lot of people these days are doing their coursework using a phone or a tablet. And it's not that you can't do that, but when you have real documents to create, which you will not only for our class, but for others, you really want to be able to access a full version of Microsoft Word. And you are able to do that for free as a student at Post. You can check that out in your student materials a little bit more, but you could also use Google Docs. You can save things in Word format in a Google Doc. There's also, I think, some confusion over formatting in terms of the document itself versus APA style. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. So let me share my screen. And the first thing I'm going to do is go back. In fact, let's just go to the home page and start there. But go back to Unit 1. If you are struggling with the template and all that, it's located in Unit 1 under the readings and resources. You also, though, over on the left-hand side, have this link to the APA 7th edition information, and this has the template and a lot more information about APA style. So APA refers to the style of the document, not the kind of document that you're using. In other words, in high school, you may have used MLA formatting, which was double spaced. It had a header with your last name and the page number. You had certain information that goes on the first page. The title is centered. The whole thing is double spaced. It's what your paper actually looks like, what the document actually looks like when you have it open. So APA has a cover page, and it's actually gotten a lot easier to use lately. APA used to have a weird header that had to be done and all this different stuff. So I actually really like the new version of APA, but this does give you the template here. But in the course, it was back in Unit 1 under Readings and Resources, and you should be able to click on this link and it's going to download it. Now, if you have your computer set to where it automatically opens Word files, then it would probably just go ahead and open for you. But I wanted to show you kind of what is going to happen. So if you do not have Microsoft Word, but you have another type of document processor, word processor that would handle it, you can do that. You also can save the document on your computer and then open it in Google Docs or whatever. So I would encourage you to work on getting your Microsoft Word where it needs to be, and the fact that you have it, and it's just easier because you're going to use it the entire time you're in college. You're probably going to use it past college. So it's a good idea to do that. But if you are using Google Docs or things like that, you can save this template. You would do that by clicking the little arrow, and then it will give you the chance to show in Finder. Now, yours may look a little bit different because I'm on a Mac, but if you do that, it will let you rename it. You can then put it in whatever file folder where you want to keep it. You can also directly open it from here, but if it won't open for you, then that means you don't have Word or another Word compatible word processor, and you need to work on getting that because it is something that you're going to need. When you open it, it is going to look like this, and I'm going to have to unshare and reshare because of the way because the way Zoom does this, but let me share the screen and show you the template. And actually, I'm going to do several windows now so that I can use them all interchangeably. All right, so the one you're looking at right now is the blank one. Let me go to the template. Okay, so if and when you successfully open your template, this is what it's going to look like. And the only thing that you have to do is type over what you're doing. So let's pretend we're writing our supported paragraph for Unit 2. This is going to be your first name and last name. So we're just going to use Bob. Let's use Bob Ross. I was just watching one of the lovely painting shows a while ago. For the department name, you're in an English class, so you can put English, but if you are majoring in criminal justice or whatever, you can put your own department. That's absolutely fine. The course number and the course name, we are in ENG 110. You can just leave it that way, or you can put college writing. Your instructor's name, of course, is Jacqueline Pierce. That's me. And the due date for the assignment, this particular one is due Sunday, which is the 23rd, right? Yeah. So January 23rd, 2022. Okay. So that's what a template will do for you. You don't have to worry about the spacing. You don't have to worry about where to put things. You just have to type over it. Okay. So this again is the same title as you used before. So supported paragraph assignment. And then you just type the paragraph right here. Okay, so you would highlight it, type it. It's already got the first line indented. So let me just type. You see what it looks like. It's already got the double spacing. It's got everything that you need. Okay, and so you don't have to do anything special. Now you can do this all yourself. You can set this up in a blank Word document. I'm going to show you really quickly how to do that, but that's what you'll do. Now we do in this assignment and all the others, we do also have a reference to use. So in this particular case, that reference is supplied for you back in the Unit 2 information. So let me go back there and we'll get it. I'm going to go to Unit 2. And we want to look at the actual assignment, because remember that assignment sheet has all the information that you need in it. It also has the correct citation for you. So this is what's going to go in our document under the references, and I have copied it. I am going to then reopen this. And again, I want to use this same formatting because it's already got the hanging indent done for me. I think it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, that's not good. A hanging indent has a, the second line and beyond will be indented. Now, I don't think this one is going to be long enough to have a second line. So let me paste it, and I want to have the new formatting. Yeah, it's not more than one line. But if your works cited entry or your references entry is more than one line, and a lot of them will be, you would need to change this to what's called a hanging indent. And we can do that right here on the main page by taking the bottom arrow, just the bottom one, and moving it over a ½ inch. So if this were longer, notice that the bottom line, not the top line, like a regular paragraph, is now indented. Okay, it is not long enough, so it doesn't really matter. Let's undo that. We do, though, have to restore italics. So if you go back over here, you will notice that points of view is in italics. And so we will need to change that. And actually they switched it, and I don't know why, but this whole thing gets italics. So we can highlight it and then click on the italics, or Control I to change to italics. Okay. In your paragraph, you're going to have at least one direct quotation, and in the in-text citation, you're going to have this person's last name and the date 2021. But I'm not going to show you that more than that because that's part of the whole goal of the assignment. But anyway, that's how you would do it. Now, when you're ready to save this document, you will want to save it with a name that makes sense. So I'm going to call this supported paragraph, and I'm going to save it in my documents folder. Now you can put it in whatever folder you want. Maybe you have subfolders. You can see I do have a lot of subfolders. And then I'm going to click save. How do I do it if I can't operate the template? Well, you're going to need to set up the cover page. That's the hardest part. The rest of it is fairly easy. This is just a blank Word document. So we want it double spaced. So the first thing we do is click on no spacing, and then this little drop down will help us change it to double. Okay. We need a header. So we're going to insert the page number up at the top on the right-hand side. There it is. Okay. Now on the cover page, you will notice the cover page didn't start at the very, very top. So we're going to come down a little bit, and we're going to then center, which we do that back on the home screen, center, and the title was bold, supported paragraph. Now you'll notice this one is in a different font because I'm just using the default. That is absolutely fine. Times New Roman 12 is what the template is in, and that's really considered kind of the standard for everything, but you can certainly keep it this way. The rest of it is not in bold, and we have an extra space, and then it was your name, so Bob Ross, then it was the department and the institution. And I have to look because I don't have it memorized. Oh, the class. Oops. And the teacher. And then the date. What was the date? 23rd, I think. Okay. So then when we're ready to go to the next page, we're still going to be centered because we got to center the title. So all I have to do is come up here to the insert menu, and I want to insert an actual page break. And then the title is in bold again, supported paragraph assignment, unbold. And then I want to go back to the regular paragraph. So I'm going to left justify, and I'm going to tab over, and I'm going to write my paragraph. Quote in it, it's going to be brilliant, etc., etc. Okay. Now I want to insert another page break. Oops. Oh, there's insert. Sorry, my finger got lost. A page break. And then we're going to again center and bold the term references. Unbold. Now we go back to the left-hand margin, and this is where we want the hanging indent. So you can do it, I think, under line spacing options too. Yes, indentation. We can change this to hanging and click OK. And then this is where we would paste that we already had. Now, because I have used a different font, I will have to change that. So I'm going to make that italics and then change this to, I believe it's Calibri 11. Yeah, there we go. And we are done. So you do not have to use the template, but if you do use a template, it's going to help you with the APA formatting. So it's what the document looks like, but it needs to be saved as a Word document. You can also save it as a PDF. If we do save as, we can change the kind of document here to a PDF and use that. That's fine as well. Okay. It's still going to be in documents. And we are then ready to upload this to the assignment. So let me close these. And show you how to do that. Okay, so let's go back to unit 2. And now we're ready to submit the assignment. Now there's a video and all kinds of things to show you how to do this. So please, review those things. But when you are ready to submit your assignment, you want to choose browse local files, which is meaning it's going to look on your computer. And I don't know why my computer has not been doing it lately, but this would normally open up a window and I would be able to put my my file on there. I don't know what is wrong with my computer, but I need to obviously get that fixed. But if you had it on a cloud service, like you saved it in Google Docs, you can also browse your cloud service. I do have a Google Drive, so I can show you what that would look like. Let's just use this one. Continue. And then it's got all the documents that I have created. Now, I did not save that document in my Google Drive, so it's not there. But this is what you would find. And let's just use this one selected, and then we hit, that's it, right? Select one and import. We have to agree to submit the paper to the global reference database, and then we hit submit. Okay, so that's how you do it. If you have any further questions, let me know. But that's what it will look like on your end when you are doing those. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Take care, and I will see you on Monday for our normal weekly walkthrough.